Hi everybody, I'm getting started early. I'm going to do my Sunday debrief for my makeup basket of the week, and I'm going to show you my new makeup basket of the week. So this past week was a very kind of very, we'll call it significant week for me. It was my birthday on Tuesday. I got some other mystery news that some of you actually messaged me about, and I did tell people I'm not making a public announcement yet, and like I said, that's for legal reasons, but probably towards the end of the month I will say it out loud on camera. So let's get right to the makeup basket. The first thing, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do them all. I use the Carol Baker BB cream, and I absolutely love this. I'm actually going to put this in my next basket because this is fantastic. The formula is just, it's wonderful. I just love it. I love that. I love the texture. I love the coverage. I love the color too. So that's that. The Nakeds palette from Victoria's Secret. Very successful week for me with this, minus the eye pencil, which I'll dump out now. This was a great palette, and now you can see the colors much better because I'm filming during the day. So I used almost every color. Probably the only color I didn't use was this gray right here. Everything else I used. Absolutely loved it. Totally worth it. So glad I dug this out. Used the Cover FX concealer. This was okay. I may put it in the next basket. Definitely not repurchasing this. It was just okay. So I'll put that in my new basket too. The foundation, the Chanel Longwear foundation, really surprised me. It actually came out and turned out to be really great, especially when I mix it with the BB cream. It was fantastic. It really worked for me. So again, I'm probably almost halfway through this bottle, so I'm not going to use it for my next makeup basket, but I think I'm going to put it back in the rotation for the week after this upcoming week. So yeah, I liked it that much. Amazing. The Physicians Formula pH Matchmaker Bronze. This was the one that was in light. Okay. Nothing special. Definitely not in next week's basket. I might toss it. The one thing I will mention is I anticipated having to use the LeBlanc de Chanel. Let's turn it. With the Chanel Lumiere Perfection Lumiere Foundation. I did not have to do that, and this LeBlanc is going in the trash. Yes. I think I had this in here, the I Love Stage Eye Base. This is okay. Next week I'm going back to my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, just because I have some things coming up, which I'll talk about in a moment. And I need to make sure that my eyeshadow stays on. I mean, it's not bad. It's okay. The lip gloss, the Korean lip gloss, the Clio one, it did what it needed to do. It gave me a little bit of sparkle on top of my lip color, which my craving is in my bag over there. I'm not getting it. I did love wearing that. One of the few favorite MAC lip glosses that I own, or lip sticks that I own and actually like. So definitely wearing that. And then my other Korean product, the Laneige lip gloss in cherry pink. Love it. Love it. Not wearing it next week, but love it. So that was that. It was a good week for me, actually, as far as makeup's concerned. I did pretty well. Used almost everything, no complaints. So let's get to this week. So this week I have actually 2 sets of makeup, and the reason that I'll do that, and this will kind of give you more of a hint as to my big news that I'm not really technically publicly announcing yet. So we'll just get right to it. First thing I'm going to use, surprise, surprise, friends of mine, will be the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Radiance Foundation Primer. So I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to see how it works. I'm thinking it'll be okay. I don't want to admit it. Then I'm going back to my old favorite, the Dior Capture Total Foundation. I know I will not have a problem with this. I adore this foundation. It's fantastic. No problems. I'll still use the Cover FX concealer. I'll still use the Carol Baker BB cream. I'm going to use the Dior Brow Styler in Universal Brown for my eyebrows because I've started working on those a little bit more lately. There it is. For eyes, all right, here's where I'm giving myself the option of two palettes for my eyes. The first one's actually not a palette, it's a trio. I believe I talked about it before. It's a Carol Baker trio. Carol Baker is a Canadian company. And this is neutrals, and it's neutrals for a reason. That is them. So basically, long story short, I have some job interviews this week, and I want some nice neutrals to kind of get me through that. These are, they're neutrals. That's all. Nothing I could say about that. They're pretty well pigmented. I'm going to use a brush. I don't recommend using the sponge type applicator and the mini brush that they give you in the palette. It's kind of useless, as are most. And then for my non-job interview days, I am finally going to be breaking open my Rockstar palette, face palette from the Balm Jovi palette, which I'm really excited about because so many people have talked about this and I know it's super great. So here's what it looks like, and you'll see why I will not be wearing this on my job interviews. There are some neutrals in here, but even the neutral colors have not significant shimmer, but enough. And you know what? I just need to go with neutrals this week, to be honest. So this will be for the days that I don't have job interviews. So, which is fine. So then for my bronzer, and I'm not even going to call it a bronzer, I'm going to call it a luminizer because that's what it says here, would be the Bare Minerals Love Affair luminizer that I learned about from my dear pal Alicia. Funny Face Sisters is her YouTube channel, so I'm going to use that. So it probably means I should get a setting powder too, so especially on those interview days. And then for blush, I am using my Chanel Rose, I can't say it, ECRIN, number 68. I can't say it. There it is. That's a nice, that's one thing I really do like the Chanel blushes. They're very nice. The colors are wonderful. The Baked blush, that's one of my all-time favorites for Chanel products. Not that I don't like Chanel products, I just don't like paying for Chanel products. Alright, so lipsticks. Interview day, I am kind of torn. Since I had so much success with last week's MAC Craving, I was going to go for a MAC Hot Gossip, which I think is a pretty standard pink. It's not out of control. Normal pink, I'd call it. So, and this is, again, this is a cream sheen. And then my non-interview days, I'm going to use one of my new Color Whispers, number 75, Rose of Attraction. And that looks like this. So the only reason I'm not using the Color Whisper on my interview days is just because I haven't tried it yet. And I want to give it time before, you know, I don't want to have it on at the interview and it's way down here. That wouldn't work. Wouldn't work for me. So, and if all else fails, then I will go back to my Dior Rouge Dior Nude in 683. So, because that is like my old faithful. So, and then for gloss, I'm going to use up one of my MAC Luster Glass in Love Nectar, this is actually really nice. And again, this isn't something that I would pick out on my own, but it comes out really nice on the lips. And I actually wear this just alone, standalone, no lip color. So now that's it. That was my debrief. That's my next week's makeup basket. So now I'm off to review, pull myself together for this interview tomorrow. I've already tried on my power suit, feeling pretty good about it. And yeah, get ready for tomorrow. So I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you're hoping and anticipating that you're going to have a fabulous week, because I'm going to, even with all the challenges and things that have happened in the past 2 weeks. I'm going to make this week probably one of my best. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll do the same. Bye.